Today I'm going to be discussing the career of a forensic psychologist and what it entails so that you can decide if this is something that you would like to pursue. So to start off with, a forensic psychologist studies how law, crime, and the justice system interact. They apply their knowledge on human behavior and mental process to the criminal justice system. And they may do this in many different areas. So they may work as part of a legal team, acting as expert witnesses in court. They may do field work as part of an investigative team. They may research criminal behavior and how to prevent repeat offenses from repeating. So there's many different ways that a forensic psychologist can do their job, and we're going to look at those jobs later on. So it's very important that forensic psychologists keep a professional demeanor throughout their time on the job. They sometimes have to deal with individuals that are in tough situations, that are in criminal justice matters that are very difficult. For example, they may work in a custody battle, and they may have to assess the psychological state of the parent or the child, and this can be very difficult because of the emotions that come into play. So forensic psychology is a crossover between psychology and criminal justice. So if these are two areas that you are interested in studying, then this is a great career to pursue. So in order to be a forensic psychologist, there are quite a few education requirements. You must study either psychology or forensic psychology at a 4-year institution or a 2-year one, and then transfer to a 4-year institution, just as long as the credits are met. So you can earn a degree in psychology, but forensic psychology is a better degree to earn because it's more focused on the judicial and correctional systems, and you'll be better prepared for dealing with those circumstances. But you can do either one. So you must have a bachelor's and a master's degree in either of the two, a doctorate degree, which can be either in philosophy or psychology. And this whole process does take up to 10 to 15 years to complete. And after that, once you get a job, the median salary is $76,423 a year. It does range. So in the 20th percentile, we have 52,000. In the 75th, we have 96,500. And there are top performers in the 90th percentile that make 117,500. So it varies between the different jobs and what they pay. So where do forensic psychologists work? They may work for the government, nonprofit organizations, private practice, like individual organizations. They may work for academia, police, prisons, or psychiatric facilities. So now we're going to talk about what these jobs actually entail and what you do in this job. So for starters, the forensic psychologists, they provide their knowledge and expertise to help the judicial system in criminal and civil matters. A forensic clinician assesses and helps individuals who are involved in criminal matters. So they may do something such as assess the mental capability for an individual to stand trial. A correctional psychologist works to reduce recidivism rates and reintegrate former prisoners into society. Another job is a jury consultant, who are behavioral experts who aid legal teams in understanding the jurors and the tactics. So they work with the legal teams to tell them what tactics they should employ in order to best present and defend their case to the jurors, because every juror that they're presented with is going to be different. So it's basically just trying to get onto the juror's side, and that's what a jury consultant does. And there's some other ones, such as a criminologist, a criminal psychologist, a case manager, or a research specialist. So there are a lot of different specific paths that you can go down with this degree. It is a relatively new and interesting field. So there are a lot of opportunities to go on, but it is still pretty new. And it is quite interesting because of the circumstances that you may have to deal with, the individuals that you have to deal with, and how you get to learn about inside the minds of criminals, which is